Welcome to my YouTube channel Thakar Ki Pathshala, and today we are going to learn about rules that we will use to solve problems of block diagram reduction. We will just take overview of rules. If you want me to explain any particular rule in detail, then comment it down below. Rule number 1 tells about what to do if two or more blocks are in series. If two or more blocks are in series, then we can multiply them algebraically and reduce them into one block. Second rule is about what to do if two or more blocks are in parallel. If two or more blocks are in parallel, then we can do addition or subtraction according to sign assigned to them. Third rule is about how to eliminate feedback loop. Here one equation which you have to remember, that is gain of block upon 1 plus or minus multiplication of gain of block and gain of feedback block. Fourth law is associative law for summing point. We can interchange the summing point with each other as shown in figure if they are coming next to one another. Rule number 5 is about moving summing point before a block. If we move summing point before a block, then inverse of gain of block will be added to the path of summing point as shown in figure. Rule number 6 is about moving summing point after a block. If you want to move summing point after a block, then gain of block will be added to the path of summing point as shown in figure. Rule number 7 is about shifting takeoff point before a block. Rules for shifting takeoff point are exactly opposite to the rules for shifting summing point before a block. So, if you want to shift a takeoff point before a block, then gain of block will be added to the path of takeoff point. Eighth law is about shifting a takeoff point after a block. If we move takeoff point after block, then inverse of gain of block will be added to the path of takeoff point. Now there are two critical rules which are 9 and 10th. Rule number 9 is about shifting a takeoff point after a summing point. After shifting takeoff point after summing point, the configuration will look like as shown in figure right hand side. Let's take a deeper look how it happens. If we see at figure number 1, then output of takeoff branch is Z is equal to R, which is equal to input. If we will move it after a summing point, then the output will become Z plus or minus Y according to sign assigned to Y branch. So to compensate this error, if Y is being adding up to the input, then we have to remove it from takeoff points output to get actual output Z is equal to R. And if it is being subtracted from the input R, then we have to add it in the output to make takeoff points output Z is equal to R. Number 10 is about shifting takeoff point before a summing point. After shifting takeoff point before summing point, the configuration will look like as shown in figure to right hand side. Let's take a deeper look how it happens. If we see figure number 1, then output of takeoff point branch is Z is equal to R plus or minus Y. But if we move it to before of the block, then the output will become Z is equal to R. To compensate this error, we are subtracting Y if it is being added at the summing point, and we are adding Y if it is being subtracted at summing point.